Hello, and how are we this day? Friday the 25th of September. It's been a bit of a changeable day up here. It's been dry, but quite nippy. Very windy, very blustery. The wind's still gusting. So, what exciting things have I done? Well, my lesson went well. My lessons went well yesterday before the meeting, and then the meeting was fine. That was nice. And then I had something came through from work which I was supposed to have had on Monday and unfortunately didn't receive. And so that had to be read, quite a thick document. And then there was also a questionnaire about it. 23 questions, some multi-choice. So I spent an hour and a half doing that last night, so that took me to about 11:30, I think. Had to be in for today, and I knew I wouldn't have that much time today, so there we go. It's done. Hopefully it's right, and then I've got a 2-hour safeguarding meeting. We will have to go through safeguarding training. Mine, I think it's either every 2 or 3 years. I can't really remember. Anyway, mine was up, so I need to have that done again. So that's next week. So then today, I was up bright and early, bright and bushy-tailed. Maybe not bushy-tailed. Certainly not bright, but I was up early. I needed to go to Home Bargains, which is on the industrial estate. Not that far actually from where I live. However, there is no direct way of getting there anymore since they stopped the bus service. Thank you very much, Arriva. So, unfortunately, the only way to get there is for me to either spend 20 minutes walking down the hill and then get the bus, and the buses are every half an hour, supposedly, to almost nearby and then walk from there. Or the other option is to get the bus into town and then to get another bus from town to almost where Home Bargains is, and then it's about a 6-minute walk for me. It's not that far, but it takes me at the moment a while to get there. So it's probably, for an able-bodied person, probably a couple of minutes. But anyway, there we go. Yeah. And because it's a main road, you obviously have to go to the crossing and use the crossing, so that all takes time. But either way, got there. And the main thing that I needed in Home Bargains, they didn't have. So I was a tad miffed. Managed to get a substitute, but it's not the same. So either way, I was a little bit miffed about that. But either way, got what more or less what I needed. And then the option is to either do the same journey in reverse, or you can walk the other side of the industrial estate a bit further and get a more direct bus home. So that takes about 20 minutes. Although it probably took me quite some time longer than that, to be fair. So yeah, took a little while. So I decided to do that because I didn't want to have to go into town with all my shopping and then on another bus. So I thought I'd bite the bullet, and I wanted to see if I could do it and how long it would likely take me at the moment with all this going on with my leg issue. So I've discovered that in reality I can't really do it without making myself bad, and tomorrow I'm going to be bad. Tomorrow is not going to be a spectacular day in all likelihood. But there we go. So it's not just a case of my knee being bad, it's excruciating pain that comes with it. That's the problem. That's the problem. And then the fact that I can't really bend my knee. I certainly can't straighten my leg at the moment. My leg is very swollen. My knee looks like a football. So once I've done this, I'm going to sit down and get a bag of frozen veg on. See if I can take some of the swelling down. I've already put some on ibuprofen gel earlier. So coupled with my dodgy hip on the other side, I need a hip replacement for that, but I'm too young, so it's another, I think we're down to about 7 years, so in 7 years I can have a hip replacement. So, you know, it's great fun, it really is. It's made me a bit more empathetic to what Mum went through, although I was pretty empathetic, I have to say, but I was thinking about it earlier. Excuse me. And I was thinking that if I'm going through a fraction or half of what she went through, Mum had a lot of the similar health issues that I have. Fibro and whatnot. But she also had psoriasis. The worst. There's 4 types of psoriasis. She had the worst type. And she was basically maroon from head to foot. And I won't go in any details apart from to say that she had to have her legs bandaged and the dressings changed several times a week. So that will give you some idea as to how bad it was. And she walked with we called it a trolley, you know, one of those like three-wheeler things. And then she ended up with a four-wheeler one with a seat. Yeah, it's made me a bit more empathetic, a bit more appreciative, maybe not appreciative. Yeah, is that the right word? Of what she dealt with. So yeah, if I'm dealing with a fraction of what she went through, then hats off to her, because she didn't really complain that much. She oohed and ahed and ouched and thinged and blinking Gordon Bennett around the house, but she didn't really complain that much, so fair play, Mum. All the joys, eh? All the joys. You've got to laugh. It's either that or cry. It's laugh or cry. So crying does happen occasionally, but I try and kind of laugh it off and keep my mind occupied so I'm not concentrating about how much pain I'm in. But yeah, I can't stand. That's why I'm wobbling around, moving around, because my leg is so sore. Yeah, so anyway, today's piece. Other than that, I don't think there's any news. Oh, the other part to the story is that when I came home, I then had to go back out to the local shops. Excuse me, because I needed to take a parcel and to get some gas and electric. So that's about 10 minutes, or I think it took me about 20 minutes today, there and back, because I could hardly bend, hardly move my knee. It's so unstable. But there we go. So I kind of like was dragging my feet by the time I got home. Anyway, I made it. So I'm kind of learning where new kind of boundaries are at the moment as to how much I can do or not do, as the case might be. And yeah, that's it. I thought I had something to show you, but can't remember what. Excuse me. Oh, Richard sent another track yesterday. 2 tracks actually. Sound pretty good. I'm actually very surprised, especially with one of them. I think it sounds really nice. So hopefully he might have a few more to me today, and then he's going to put everything that he's done on a CD, for me, so that I've just got the CD rather than lots of tracks and emails. So you never know, by the end of the weekend we might have a disc, people. We might have a disc. Yeah, so today's piece is from The Greatest Showman, which I've still not watched. Sorry, Kerry. I have it in my... I do apologise, hang on. I have it in my DVD player, but I actually haven't pressed play yet. So I might do that tonight, because 2 of the tracks that I need to record are from The Greatest Showman for my CD. So that might give me a bit of insight into them. So yes, so it is Come Alive, which is probably quite applicable today. I feel like Death Warmed Up, it has to be said after today. So, Come Alive. Yeah, from The Greatest Showman. So, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks as always for watching. Please take care. I know other places are going into sort of, what do they call it? Localised lockdown, aren't they? So, I believe London is now on a watch list or something. So, do be sensible. Do be sensible, people. Remember to mask up. If not for yourself, then for other people around you. Or face visors or whatever it is that you're choosing to use. But please be sensible and take care of yourselves. So here is Come Alive, hopefully. It stops automatically on this. There we go. I almost forgot where I was going back to. There's a surprise. So yes, I might watch that tonight. Might be my Friday evening viewing after a bit of Alaska State Troopers. Oh, I had to laugh earlier. There was an episode and there was a very drunk person and he told one of the troopers that he was shaving his cat. The mind goggles. How the trooper kept a straight face, I've no idea. Shaving his cat. The mind truly boggles. There we go. It's amazing what people say under the affluence of alcohol, isn't it, really? I was killing myself laughing. They probably have a book, don't they, of things that get said to them. Or they should probably write one. You know, it's like courtroom reporters, isn't it? Stenographers, is it? Things that get said from the witness stand. Contradictions and things. Very funny. Anyway, I'm going to go and ice my knee now. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode, another instalment.